So we will be looking at four Oxford fire engines, two man pump ladders, and two Scania ARPs. But I'm going to start with the first two that you see right here, as they are both from the same service in England. So I'm going to get right on into it. So the first one I have, I'm going to look at is this man pump ladder from the Avon Fire and Rescue Service in England. And I have to say, this is actually quite an interesting look, a different version or model, I should say. Kind of looks a little short, not real big, 176 scale, but definitely different from the Scania version. And then right along by the door it says Avon Fire and Rescue, and then avonfire.gov.uk. Got the same compartments as the Scania one did, as well as the ladders that you see right here down on both sides, three different ladders, which I think is pretty cool. The one difference about this one that I noticed is right above, right by the light bar, there's I don't know what that black thing is on top. It looks like it's kind of a thing to like keep the sun out of the driver's eyes or something. I'm not too sure what that is, but I noticed that on a few different man pump ladders that Oxford has produced over the years. Or the very few that they have, I should say, they have that look on them. There's a thing right above the cab near the light bar, and it just looks, I'm not too sure what it is or why it's there, but it could be another set of like another pair of flashing lights that they have for when they go to a call. I noticed that on fire engines, not just the light bar, but they have another place where it looks like the lights flash when they're going to a call. So there's that. As far as this one, the man pump version, I think this is an interesting one. Not too much on it other than the writing, but I definitely like how nicely detailed this model looks, and quite in addition to the collection. So it's definitely a very valuable one, and definitely worth the money if you ever come across it. The second one is a Scania ARP, or aerial rescue pump, and again with this one it also has that clear tape that you can see going over it to hold the big boom in place that has the basket. And also on this one too, the basket is located tucked away in the back compartment right there. So that nice water gun, little ladder off on the right hand side. So it's got quite a look. This one is actually, I have to say, very plain looking. Not too much on it. Got the same features as all the other Oxford fire engines with the luggage compartments. And then right up by the door, it says, on the other side, I should say, on both doors it says Avon Fire and Rescue. So that's pretty cool. And I definitely have to say, these two fire engines from the Avon Fire and Rescue Service, they've definitely been a great addition in my collection. I've had them for quite a few years, and they're very valuable. So if you, I don't think Oxford's running them anymore, so I'm pretty sure you'd probably have to look on eBay somewhere, or there might be some other places that have it, but I'm not too sure where you'd be able to find one now. But if you were to ever come across these two, for sure, they're great for any collection, especially Oxford Diecast fire engines, especially when they have two from the same county. So yeah, these two are definitely very valuable and worth for the money. The third one I'm going to show is another man pump ladder, and this one is from the Hertfordshire Fire and Rescue Service in England, and this one is a bit more decorative, I would say, and got quite the look to it. Um, got the checkered pattern right there on the back passenger door. It looks like the coat of arms or the fire symbol. I'm not sure if that's the city that it's supposed to be from. Berkhamsted? I don't know. Got a phone number, hertzdirect.org/fire. Got that. Um, Take another look around this model. Uh, the ladders down the back, and like the other pair, and basically the same color on this side too. And another thing I also saw when zooming in right up there by the light bar, it's in this one where the marking is, it says fire and rescue. I don't think it said that on the Avon one, but it just had that top part right there, that little black thing. I don't know what that is. Looks like the two gray parts are supposed to be like some extra lights and for when they're going to a call, but definitely got quite the look. And I just love how realistic this fire engine looks. It's the only fire engine I have from the Hertfordshire Fire and Rescue Service in England. I like the way that this looks, and I especially like the design. Those checkered pattern colors sure give it a good, add more to it, and it definitely stands out. And that's the one thing I like about those Oxford fire engines. They were running this for a while, and I think they've sold out. Or so I think I saw that on Oxford's site. So if you looked again, they might rerun it again. I'm not sure. I would definitely double check with them and see. But for right now, it is sold out. But um, they might. I don't know what their status is, if they'll run it again or not. But I'm thinking that they probably will. So, but for sure, just check with them and we'll see. And then I have another. This is another one of the Scania ARP fire engines I have. So altogether from Oxford, I have 6 total. And this one is from the Northamptonshire Fire and Rescue Service. And same thing, got the clear tape over it. And also, the basket is tucked away in the back, that little back area. And of course, they come with those legs that extend out. That's kind of the one thing that's a bit of a pain, is those things tend to come out all the time. They're kind of loose, but they're still attached to the model. So it doesn't really bother me, but it is what it is. It's pretty cool though. I like the way that it looks. And um, uh, looking at it on the passenger side right up here, that says, not too sure, probably the city or the fire station it's from. And I like that coat of arms that it has right there between the doors. And then looking around at the front, let's get a good look. The Scania design, and got the clear light bar. I think only one of them, the Merseyside one, has the blue one. I think the other 5 have the clear light bar, which is definitely different, but for sure it definitely got quite the look to it. And I definitely have to say, this is another model that I don't think Oxford is running anymore. So I would definitely look around. You never know where these things might turn up. Once Oxford sells out, it's kind of hard to find. So I would check their site to see if it's still available or not, but I'm not really too sure. But this fire engine by them, I think they've always done a great job with their designs and the way they look and the different versions of fire engines they make. And I have to say, this is definitely quite the one. Um, I'd have to say all of these Oxford fire engines that I have, for sure, they're great for any collection. And if you're a collector, they're definitely great. Worth definitely They're definitely worth the money, got the value, and they're great for any collection. Hope you enjoyed this video and liked the looks of these fire engines, and I will catch you in the next one.